I was diagnosed 5 years ago with Parkinson's. Been seeing a neurologist, two neurologists, one at UCI and the other at San Clemente. I came to his office. I've been here about 5 times. The first 2 weeks it was a dramatic change. My balance improved, my anxiety almost disappeared. The stiffness in the body has alleviated greatly. I'm very satisfied.
It's been about 3.5 years. I've had pain in this area of my face, and it also reflects up around your eye and your eye muscles. I went to all of the known neurologists, and they said I had trigeminal neuralgia.
We learned that there's a procedure called stereotactic radiosurgery. They take you in a room and they bolt your head to the table and they strap you down on a table, and then this machine right here, which is called the Novalis, is what shoots the radiation, and they put a line of radiation and a lesion on your nerve so that it'll confuse the area and stop transferring pain to your face. It didn't work. The next thing that happened, some friends of ours recommended Dr. FELD, and we were quite skeptical at first. In fact, we were totally not against it, but we were very skeptical.
When the man said he could fix it, after the extensive x-rays that he took, then you can start to understand what's going on in your face.
My husband has been without pain for over a month now, and that's after 3.5 years of unbearable, excruciating pain. We are very thankful to Dr. FELD for his procedures.
I started getting earaches, particularly in my left ear, and my jaws were getting tired if I ate difficult food to chew, like steak or something like that, and I was getting clicking in my jaws. The earaches were particularly troublesome because they were quite painful. So I made a round of doctors, MDs. They all looked at my ears and indicated there was no infection, so they weren't going to prescribe medication. I finally found one that said I probably had TMJ, and he was very sorry to diagnose that because there was nothing that could be done. I then went to a couple of different dentists, and they indicated that there were some very expensive procedures, including surgery, but that the outcome was problematic at best, and there may be no relief. I took a 1-week vacation in Palm Springs, and I was flipping channels, and I happened to come across a commercial by Dr. FELD. And since I had recently been diagnosed with TMJ and he was talking about TMJ, I listened to it with great attention, took down a phone number and gave him a call. I was able to meet with him, and he said yes, the diagnosis of TMJ was in fact correct. It took about 30 days before I noticed that the earaches had greatly subsided, and by the end of about 45 to 60 days they were completely gone. I was able to eat more substantive food, and the clicking of the jaws had gone away. I was dumbfounded, but extremely pleased. No surgery and no medication. I am just extremely pleased at the results, and couldn't speak highly enough of the attention that I've received here.
I had a lot of headaches constantly. I felt like I was congested. I was dizzy. I couldn't walk a lot quickly. A stiff neck and shoulders. And I was told that I had a rock loose in one of my ears that made me my equilibrium off and dizzy. Then I came here and I was told that I had TMJ. I was like really crooked. I mean, my whole body was just tweaked because of my jaws, and the right side was rubbing bone to bone actually, and I never knew it. I never knew that I had this problem. I just thought I grinded my teeth at night. I kind of noticed little changes kind of instantly. You know, I was kind of feeling a little looser. But I came back in 2 weeks and I was at least, 75 to 80% feeling better. I wasn't as dizzy. I was able to wake up and not go, okay, am I going to be okay this morning? He even went and showed me the x-ray of where my jaw, bones were, and how close together they were when they weren't supposed to, and why I'm probably feeling the dizziness, why I'm feeling the lightheadedness, why I get the kink, because I was even sleeping in a contour pillow, those little things that you're supposed to sleep in to curve your neck, and I would wake up even worse. They assisted me in my needs very well.
I was suffering of a lot of headache, and I was taking a lot of medication just for headache, but I didn't understand what was the cause. And one day I saw a TV show, and I saw Dr. FELD, and I began to put attention to him while he was speaking, and I was exactly, what I was feeling. The symptom that I felt on my back, and, it was the same like he was speaking on the show. It was a real bad, I cannot explain how all the time, the headache right there, the headache right there. But since the beginning, the headache is gone. And as a matter of fact, today I saw Dr. Phil, and I was trying to greet him and say this is my hero, but I couldn't because I'm feeling better. I'm not wake up no more with grumpy or with the headache, and because that type of headache, you can go to the bed fine, but in the morning you wake up with the headache. So they explain why that happened. So I'm happy. Keep going, Dr. Phil.
I was getting a lot of headaches. I couldn't sleep. I had no energy. I had lost interest. I didn't feel like doing anything. I was just like in a depression. I just, had no energy. I didn't want to do anything. I had no interest in doing my housework, nothing. When I started feeling very well. I think my doctor already had thought by the time he would see me next time, I'd be in a wheelchair. And when I went to see him after starting this program, which has helped me tremendous, I feel really good, he looked at me in shocked when I walked in for my checkup. He says, I noticed you didn't come in with a cane. You're walking without a cane. I said, yes, I don't need it. I'm not in any medication right now. I don't take anything. I just come to my treatments that I come once a month, which I feel really good. I could sleep. That was the main thing, because I used to walk around like a zombie. I couldn't sleep hardly. And that buzzing in your head, it's very annoying to hear that. All that. I recommend it to anybody. It's the best thing that could have happened right now in my life.